Hello and welcome back. So, today we're playing a new game. One that is let's see, I believe it's a card battler, turn-based kind of card game based on Slavic myths. Looks pretty interesting. Turn down that music a bit. Okay, and yeah. Now, sadly, it does do that thing where if I click off of the window, the music or all sound cuts out. Not ideal, but sadly, it seems like most games do that, where they silence themselves when they're not being focused, and I hate that. I wish they'd just let me turn that off in a setting or something. But also, this menu music, it just stops and then is silent for quite a while, and then it starts back up again. Which is weird. But oh well. I guess we will transition. So, here we are. There's the main menu. Got this black book on the table. Guess we'll start game. We'll just go with normal difficulty for now. Znatka.
Once upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man.
Arranged marriages.
I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard.
Okay.
Which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno.
Uh-huh.
To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Yegor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
Uh-huh. Well, this is quite the adventure we find ourselves on. Built by Morteshka. Cherdin Hezid Herm Governorate 1879.
I slept poorly last night.
Yeah?
Been waiting, hoping for you to return. But you haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where are you headed? relatives, and from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So, first, voice is set to 100%, but they're still so quiet. So I'm thinking maybe I should see about boosting the game a bit on my end and then just turning down the rest of this stuff a lot. The music on the title screen was so loud, but then the voice seems really quiet. Try that. Oh.
They didn't bury him in the holy ground.
That's better, but also, oof. Oof. So kind of point and click. So I was right about kind of point and clicky, but it's also Adam's Head. Adam's Head heals minor wounds. A useful thing on any journey. Replenish 5 hearts. Cool. Yeah, but the combat, as it were, is apparently going to be kind of card-based. Thing to look at, or is it just walking? I think it's just walking. Crows! Huh, crossroads. Prologue. Initiation of a Khulduin.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
Guess we'll look around. Gold bits.
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago.
Milepost, or milepost.
Cherdyn, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nyrop, 21 miles.
Candles. Old and enchanted candles from old Igor's hut. With their help, you can draw a circle that can offer protection against evil spirits. Applies 3 mit on the first turn. Something's watching us in the woods out there, and okay, maybe they're meant to be fireflies. They're rather close. Oh, there's Igor. But herbs. More Adam's Head. Replenishes 5. Guess we'll keep on. Oh, well, there's nothing else here, it looks like. Wait. Is this more herbs? Yeah. Adam's Head. Wonderful. Wonder if I can... Oh, I can use WASD. Okay. I think that's going to be easier for moving around. Okay.
So,
Oh,
have you
dear.
found the candles?
Yeah.
Well done. All by yourself at that. Seems my teachings were not lost on you after all. Now let's draw a circle.
Okay.
Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Stood.
I've made a circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge.
And legends are never wrong.
Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it. Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words I taught you.
Well, we'll read the spell, I guess.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads.
I wonder what the choices do in this
On
game.
the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it, and I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Uh-huh.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life. To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon.
I see.
Time for your first Zagavar.
Zagavar. Welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. This is the Black Book. It contains all of your Zagavars. Try using the page Urazi. Press the End Turn button to recite your Zagavar. Gotcha. Urazi. What was it? Oh yeah, health, defense. Okay, so those candles give me defense. I've got herbs to heal myself. I've got 13 health. So do they. Urazi. Enemy turn. Bite. Wait, what was it? The pages you had the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with defense. Defense shields you from damage, but disappears on your next turn. Recite the page Avdelai, which has the defense effect. Avdelai.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
Zagavar. You may combine several pages into a Zagavar. You can currently recite a maximum of 3 pages, as indicated by the empty slots at the top of the screen. Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently recite a Zagavar consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type of the page, order, or key in its upper corner. Okay, so I feel we should go really offensive with a bit of defensive with Araba. Razi, Raba.
Good job, Vasha. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
The Black Book helps you predict your enemy's actions. Study the enemy's intents carefully to upset their plans. Deals 3 damage each turn, ignoring defense. Each turn. I wonder what the waste 3... Is that just what it means? I mean... Bless increases attack of each page for 2. So, I mean, he's got 1 health. He's basically dead. Ruda.
Take that, you mangy hellhound!
Yeah, but now the hill just opened up the gates of hell.
Well, now, Vasha, answer this maw. You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, safe travels.
Well, safe travels. See you later. What okay, here we go. I guess. We'll be a witch when we return. Apparently. How to become a witch. Your location. Here's the map. Oh, we got items. We have our candles. Cool. Got our herbs. Onomestica. The mill that stood still. A man from Vyatka once lived in our village. He would tell us stories. One involved a miller that had to make offerings to a Shishiga, or else she would prevent the mill's mechanism from turning. As an offering, he gave part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On one occasion, he forgot and offered nothing. Sure enough, the windmill ground to a halt. When the man went to investigate inside the mill, there was the Shishiga, sitting on the grinder. Threatening him with her finger outstretched, she suddenly vanished. The miller gathered some tobacco and threw it at the shadows in the corners of the mill at midnight. The windmill started to turn again, and the Shishiga stopped causing mischief. Koldun initiation. It isn't easy being a Koldun. Becoming one is a terrifying experience. People tell a lot of stories. One in particular comes to mind. A man decided to punish his neighbor for changing the boundary of his field to a neighboring one. He went to a Koldun and asked, "Give me a chart with which to curse my neighbor." The Koldun replied, "It's not as simple as that. Do as I say and you will have your chart." He then told him they would need to go to a banya at midnight. So the man gathered his courage and took along his rifle and his cross. Oh, it is scary at the banya. He loaded his gun with his cross and shot at the hearth. A fiery dog emerged and opened its maw. The only option was to climb inside, and even though his instincts told him to, he stopped himself from making the sign of the cross. He recalled at the last moment that if he did so, he would lose his hand. As in any neophyte initiation, the sorcerer, called Koldun, has to pass through the maw of a beast at a crossroads, a banya, or whatever may constitute a boundary space. Most often, the initiation took place at a banya, and that is why the beast is often represented by a fiery dog. In different cultural traditions, the neophyte has to pass through the maw of the totemic ancestor. Interestingly, in the Cherdyn region, this tradition has been partially preserved in the geographic zone where Russian people interact closely with the Komi people. Kolduns have to pass through the maw of the white swan, capercaillie, pike, lizard, or bear. All of these are totemic ancestors of Komi Permians, and we can see the evidence of this in traditional bronze plaques and amulets. Crossroads are one of the key points of travel between the world of the living and the depths of the underworld. It is a place that exists as a boundary between worlds. That is why the heroes of fairy tales often stop at a crossroads. They must choose their path. However, any path they choose leads to the world of the unliving, the so-called Taidviato Zartsva, the faraway kingdom. It is here that they must battle the serpent, or Koshe, who embodies the undead, as well as overcome other difficult challenges. Cherdyn Yzid was located in the northern part of Perm gubernia. Finno-Ugric beliefs were closely interwoven with those of Christianity, creating a unique cultural blend. The first trade route from Europe to Asia passed through Cherdyn, transforming every river, creek, mountain, and hill into a part of European and Asian history. Yeah, and then there's knowledge. Knowledge of orders increases number of orders in your Zagover by 1. Increases number of keys in your Zagover by 1. Pages deal 1 more damage. Pages with defense increase their value by 1. Koldun's trick allowing to change 1 card with a trump 1. Interesting. Knowledge ability. So we got many like skills going on here. Black book unavailable. Very well. Let us press on then. To the Black Rift.
Oh, is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you, for the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
Who are you?
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa. I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Koldun. We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
How do I open the seals?
Oh, can't figure it out by yourself, girl? I'm disappointed in you.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates.
As legend dictates, and legends are never wrong, and they're always
Who knows?
very correct.
Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll
and break its seals. No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
What?
Surely I will only need one at most.
We do not assign fewer than 3 imps, Vasilisa.
Okay.
I'll pick out the best among Yegor's old imps for you. Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
Uh-huh.
Black Book.
Well, well, well. Guess we're a witch now. And we're going to be getting 3 imps?
What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the Devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago.
New Bellicha.
Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one.
Apparently I opened the first one before I even became a witch.
Here's the second seal, the Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families. Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble.
I see.
Got it?
Have you yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil, who gave me my charts. I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, who all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already. It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
Got it?
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Yeah.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. God bless.
What? What? Who knows? After 40 days...
So, Vasya, have
Nothing.
you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
Isba.
How's our Isba built?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too.
You stare into the abyss, and the abyss will stare back.
Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
So how did you become a Khaldun, grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the sixth son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chores is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chores under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with the boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy. So the Leshy carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
No,
Time to go.
I have to go, grandfather. We'll talk later.
Just a second. Okay. Book. On this screen, you can change the page composition of the Black Book. On the right, you can see the current page composition of the Black Book. On the left side are pages available to you, but not in the current Black Book composition. You can categorize pages with special filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable as battle or task rewards. You can alter the page composition of the book to craft new pages. You need rubles. To craft new pages, you need rubles. The Black Book volume has to stay within the limits of a maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also save 3 different sets of pages and change them as needed. In time, you'll uncover even more Black Book pages, which are sealed away at the present. You can change the composition of the Black Book at any time, except during combat. Okay. Alright. So. Currently have 2 of these. Got one Ruda. But they do seem to have like a cost to them. Interesting. Well, we do seem to have at least one of each of these things. Like, oh, except for Killer. Kida. Well versed. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in Sarkofar. Interesting. So if I did all black cards, that would deal an extra 2 damage, so deal 6. So this would deal 6, plus this 4, and if I had another one, that would be another. Oh no, I'd need a key, so then plus another 2. Or use Scorch It, deal 3. That'd be like 10. That'd be like 13 right there. Oh no, I can't do that. So yeah, it would be 12 then. 12 damage in 1 turn if I drew all 3 of those. But also I'd need to get a killer to begin with. Right now, minimum 13, maximum 33, but I don't have enough to buy the killer. He climbed down the hearth, of course. What would you have done? As soon as he entered the maw, he saw fidgety little people sitting behind set tables. I want one small chort with which I can curse my neighbour. The imps replied, matter-of-factly, We come in no fewer than 3. The man awoke in the banya with 3 chorts. Father, give us work. We want to eat. He gave them a cat to curse, and some other small tasks. More and more chorts appeared. He tried to keep up with the demands of the chorts, but he soon grew exhausted in mind and body. In the end, the chorts took to entertaining themselves with the villagers, until all of the inhabitants were cursed. The izba is a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. They are commonly found in forests, forest steppes, and on the banks of rivers. Usually izbas are built from conifers. On forest steppes, izbas are sometimes built from birches. Even though this type of tree is rarely used in construction, the interior of an izba is laid out according to tradition. Coins and other offerings to the guardian spirit of the house are placed on a shelf in the red corner. By tradition, the hearth was always placed diagonally to the red corner. See. Well.
There's a great number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace.
Of course. Red corner. A lovely little drawing.
Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the Domovoy came to be.
Why would you bury people under your stove? What's wrong with you?
Galbets and his boss cellar. Old Igor says that's where the Domovoy lives. I've never met one, but I once saw a black figure standing still in the corner of the house.
Well, we have a visitor. I guess we should assist them.
God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Feodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household.
Thank you.
Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds.
Did you leave your offering?
Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
Peasants, spirits, and fiends will all seek your advice and help in affairs of witchery. After all, you are a knower. If you answer a knowledgeability question correctly, you'll receive an experience reward. Sometimes your answers will influence in-game events. Ooh. To recognize the correct answer, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment from your menu. You can also receive a hint by pressing your knowledge button. However, you will get only half the experience. Well, I happen to know, so we're in Cherdyn Yezid. And according to my my little knowledge, or onomasticon, the mill that stood still. Demons. Have you tried gathering some tobacco and throwing it at the shadows in the corners of the mill at midnight specifically? That should sate the Shishiga.
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously.
Of course not.
It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
Yes, yes.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasha. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
New task.
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways.
Yeah.
Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
How do I use the herbs anyway?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
Where do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgord?
To the north of
The
Vilgord.
devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go there and be back home by sunrise. We have much to do.
Got it, Grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Ah, wait! One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
Okay.
All right, Grandpa.
You're now on your travel map. Every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak to all of your visitors. You can visit any available location. However, your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Uspa. Your goal? Visit your main task location. However, you can't reach it without visiting all of the other locations along the way. The game auto-saves each time the location changes. You can also save your progress manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. You can open the map by clicking on your present location. We wish you the best of luck exploring the northern lands of Cherdyn Yezid. Alright, first though, Black Book, I would like Kira. that I have enough for that. Okay. Back to shut off. Yes. So, because you have a village over here, that's the optional task, which I kind of want to do. Yeah, you need to complete all the tasks on the way to this. Yep, makes sense. So first, Mogilevsky's mansion. Not far from Comcourt. A rich peasant named Mogilevsky built this mansion. Or built his mansion. Time to set off. Let's go be a
You
local
stealthily
witch.
creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Flusha, wait! I have business with you.
Do you?
Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts.
Uh-huh.
So curse her a bit, will you? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
A killer curse is a strong one. That's like one of the strongest ones I've got. Curse him instead. I'll agree.
Very well. I'll do it. Just well up by tomorrow, you'll see.
You read a simple curse and take your well-earned reward.
You have just committed your first sin. They say that the fate of the Kuldun and witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance of absolution. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. Your number of sins affects your choice of replies as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left. But to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. Interesting. Well, we've got one sin. One little sin. Kasheva village.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight. Everything has
really?
been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Hang on. Got an encyclopedia bit. Ritual behavior. Ritual, or behavior reinforced by custom, is inseparable from mythology. It is often believed that specific events are a consequence of another. For instance, a peasant suffering misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs. Dishes not locked away at night or crossed become a refuge for evil spirits. A sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who were lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. After some time, the underlying reason for a ritual becomes forgotten, leaving behind only the ritual itself.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
Forgot to cross tableware?
And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
Or the samovar?
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
That's it. There's your problem.
You must do this. And please remember next time.
Must do it every time. You gotta cross your tableware.
You're such a great knower, Vasya. Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
Of course, I will help you.
Oh, very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
No,
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
thank you.
You come inside the Izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The Chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
I think first we should explore.
The demons have made a mess. They threw the dishes and cooking pots around, but luckily, the brass utensils seem to be intact. The most damaged part is the shrine in the corner. The icon cases are damaged, and the candles are broken.
Oof. The Red Corner, man. The Red Corner is one of the most important and mystical places in Anizba. It is similar in importance to the hearth, since it plays a central role in the home. It is most commonly in the right-hand corner of Anizba, across from the door. Even in some northern Russian traditions, where a porch is situated in an unusual manner. Most likely, ancestral idols were once placed atop these shrines. Following the arrival of Christianity, it became home to the icons of the saints. The other name for the Red Corner is Bonitsa, which means a god's place, and it always housed a small icon lamp. The head of the family sat in this corner and oversaw holiday feasts. Additionally, before the funeral, the deceased body of the family head was placed on a table with his head below the red corner. When entering an izba, a visitor would make the sign of the cross over himself while looking at the red corner, even if there were no icons present. I see.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is here.
Demon, prepare to fight. Samovar shot. Ooh, got two demons here. One of them has defenses. Well, I do have an opportunity to kill her. Do a ton of damage. Okay, I feel like should probably focus on this. He's gonna do 4. I've got 5 defense. He's gonna just defense up. So actually, since I go first, maybe I should take this guy out like right away. I'll do 4, 5. That'll do 6. I'll do full 10 then. Ooh, I'm gonna take 1 damage. But I will wipe out this guy. So yeah, 6, 10, 12. We'll go with that. Hoping with just obliterating this man. One damage. It's not great, but not terrible. Now he's gonna do 6. Oh boy. Increases of each page for 2. I'll hang on to that for when he's doing less damage. I'll start with... Oh, but... Yeah, no. I don't have any other attack pages that I could use, really, right now. So I'll use this. This, it's like overkill, but I have to. Just added a page that contains a status effect to your Zagovar. Status effects usually reduce their value each turn. Carefully choose the right moment and the right place in a Zagovar for pages with status effects. Okay. Good. Defenses. Give him a status effect. More defense. He takes a hit. He claws. Blocks. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so he's gonna do 4 now. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in Zagovar. Oh, man. So I could... Ooh. Ah. Hmm. Can't defend against the whole thing if I want to use that as well. I'm just gonna prioritize the defense, and we're gonna hit him with Big Razi. Nice, because that bless. Woohoo! Alright, he's got 5 health left. Really, we don't need to do much. Because he's still got that waste going, right? I'll just do this just in case. Boom. Boom! Choose a new page. Salamanida. Removes negative status and heals me for 2. Amen. Firm. The page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages, e.g. well versed. Piety. Increases defense value in pages for 3 turns. Interesting. Oh, okay. So, because it's a white page, like I've got that one page that does more damage the more white pages you have active. So this would count towards that for an additional turn after the turn that it was played. And then, of course, the piety would continue for 3 turns. Babushka Serafimushka. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in Zagovar. So that's another kind of combo there. Increases the number of keys in the book in the next round by 1 and heals me for 1. Ooh. Interesting. I might pick it up. Why not? We'll get a babushka. 4 rubles. 125 experience points. I cannot read whatever that's saying. Blah, 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 blah. I see like a T-O. There's also like a K. O. I don't know. We got rubles and experience.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Axinia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed.
Every time. Otherwise you get shorts. Okay. Guess we gotta go to the old riverbed now. At one time the Kolva flowed through here. Now this place is a swamp. Oh, but also... Let's see here. Ooh. Seems to be all locked up. Got 15. Okay, so it did add the babushka right away. Good to know. Oh. Here I am. Alright, let's go to the old riverbed. Just set right off.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Now, thing is, I don't know if that means like actually walk around this area, or if that means like walk around the swamp.
You quickly draw a
Drop.
circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, and then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
It's 25 experience. Prepare to fight. He's gonna hit me for 5, and I don't have like any defenses. Oof. We got a babushka. Effects amplifies for 1 for every. Well, I'll Varahale for sure. Ruda for my key. I guess. No, I'll hold on to Kila for a bit. We'll scorch it. Takes 3. He hits me for. Oh, it was just. That was all blocked? Okay. Cool. Not sure how that worked, but I will take it. Okay, so. Wish I had a black key. It doesn't really matter though. I mean, you're dead. You're so dead. Kila. A new page. Lock. Firm. The page remains active for 3 turns and affects other pages. Ooh, that will affect Kila a lot. Nava. It'll remain active for 1 turn. Well versed. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in Zagovar. Ooh. So it's well versed, just like Kila. Yeah. It's interesting. Man. I think I'm gonna go for Nava, because it deals damage and is also well versed. So if I throw that in with Aquila and another card, do a ton of damage, and then the next turn, if I've got another Aquila, I can use that, and it'll pair with the Nava as well, and do even more damage. We'll take the Nava for now. 4 rubles and plus 50 experience. Okay, oh. Comgort Woods. Comgort Woods. It's optional, but I'll take it. We'll set off over there.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes. It would seem you have come across a beggar.
I'll greet the beggar.
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away.
What?
Can you spare a few coins? I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
Yeah, I'll give alms.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone.
Are you gonna hand me a sword?
Take this.
No.
A healing herb.
A healing herb. Hey, I'll take it. It's lovely. Paid 2 rubles for a healing herb. I'd say that's pretty decent.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts
Pierogi.
is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
Leshy. Huh. Why would I tamper with the charter? No.
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshy untouched. This is Bigichi's folk business, not yours.
I'm not gonna, like, mess it. Like, come on. Finishirskaya Ravine. Yeah. Let's take a look.
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves.
Why am I doing this? What?
Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
What? Okay.
You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
I've seen the break herb once or twice. A door was locked by accident, so a knower came to help and opened it with the break herb. Eliminates enemies' defense. Okay. Alrighty then. To Kitchevo Lake. A curved lake on the left bank of the Kulva. They say 2 men drowned in it this year. Must be quite an unsafe place at night, aye.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements, something that gives you shivers.
Breathe a prayer.
The black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God.
Cite the name of God.
Okay. Feel like I missed out on something. Near Nizoka River. Wonder what I would have gotten from a fight there.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
Hold on. First off, new items, but I do want to look at knowledge. So how does this work? So I'm level 1. Got 300 out of 1,000 experience needed to get to level 2. Which means I think these are locked until level 3, 19. Now I'm going to change one card with the Trump one. Not enough skill points. Oh, I need skill points. Interesting. So not only do I need the level required for it, but I also need a skill point in order to spend on it. Gotcha. Okay. Never mind. A protective Zagavor, or follow the owl.
Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Devil's finger. Devils periodically shed their claws so that new ones can grow, sharper and stronger. Their discarded fingers turn to stone and have healing properties, +4 health. Thank you very much, Owl. Let's check out this ravine. You said that Chuds lived here. A dangerous and unholy place. The ravines are death traps at night. Falling into one will surely leave you crippled.
You meet two travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The three of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
Really feel like hitting the peasant, but I'll laugh it off.
You play along, thinking it was meant in jest. However, a moment later, it stops being funny. The peasant is inhumanly strong. He overpowers you, and you go tumbling down off the edge of the chasm. You come to your senses at the bottom of a narrow ravine. The trees rustle loudly in the wind.
What? Then I just continue my journey, I guess. Chud's Forest. Wait, when did my maximum health go up to 17? Death awaits behind the 0 health threshold. Yes. The Chuds probably lived here at one time, as the forest name would suggest. Old Chud bronze plaques aren't hard to find around here. To come across one, however, is a bad omen. After all, they weren't made by Christian hands. Of course, bad omen. Oh.
You walk around the windmill and approach the Chud forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery.
Really, I should attack.
You read some Zagavers, and the chorts disperse like a murder of startled crows. Several chorts fly at you, but are stopped abruptly by a quickly drawn protective circle.
Prepare to fight. Should. Got 2 of them. They're both planning to attack for 2. We got 9 health each. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna want some defense. Like that. Go ahead. Put that out, I guess, and yeah. Babushka. Okay. Now, they're planning to do the same thing. We do have some more keys, which is true. Oh, that heals. That heals, not damage. Okay. So if I need a bunch of health, I can use that. But for now, I think I'll use this. I'll use Ruda here and a waste over here. Scorch it. Ruda. He takes 2. Block. He takes 3. Block. A third. Need a bit of defense. Ooh, well versed. Firm. Yeah, we'll Ooh. Yeah, we'll just do this and we'll be like ending this right now. Enemy turn, he's dead. Okay. Okay, we got Griha. Fierce amplifies its attack power by 2 after each use of pages of the same name. Interesting. So you want to have a bunch of those in your deck, then. Or book, as it is. Firmer than stone. Page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages. 1 damage to all enemies. Page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page in the same color. So it's just a 1 power, well versed, and removes positive status. Interesting. Kuldun Fiend. Ooh, choices. I feel like I maybe want Griha. I haven't encountered any positive status effects yet on enemies. 8 rubles and 50 XP. Cool. The old windmill. Windmill stands at the border of worlds, between the village and the forest. It is said that the miller is a Kuldun himself, but not as strong as old Yigor.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Also, it seems to be in quite the disrepair. There's holes in this windmill. Let's look around. Oh, Arp. Adam's head, nice. Very nice.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall. The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see this kind of mill in Cherdyn Uyezd.
Go back for now. Also, knowledge. Windmills. In Perm, windmills are rarer sights than watermills. This is because it is harder to catch the wind than it is to harness the power of running water. Often, windmills were built with a moving roof that was operated with a special lever. The wind could be caught just so that the wind blades could begin moving with optimal efficiency. The most effective kind of wind was not the strongest wind, but moderate wind. Before the revolution, blades were fitted with a special fabric. They were later fitted with plywood. There's an herb here. I'll pick that up. Alright, let's have a look around the other side. First off, we got the door. But I think we'll hold off on that until we see what's over here. Backyard.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
This axe might fall apart at any moment, but it should be good enough for at least one more strike. +1. Art? So herb. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why I suddenly went up to 17 max health. It's because of these. So the old axe just gives me an extra max health. Okay. Yeah, because this is replenish and this is plus. Okay. Gotcha. Very nice.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
Hold off on that, because I feel like if I use the axe, it's going to break the axe. Don't want to use the herb.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in. You try to clamber up, but your misstep leads to a painful fall. Another attempt, and you are safe inside.
-3 health. That sucks. But I've got plenty of herbs, so.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller. The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning.
I see you. Should. There's a chest.
This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
That's a shelf.
You
not a
study
locker.
the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
It's also not a cabinet. It is very much just shelves. But tall earthen vessel used to hold milk or other dairy products. Krinka. I'm not gonna rob the people who sent me here to help out. Like, come on. Herb. Adam's head. Rift.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirgin.
City north of Perm province, they say long ago that here lived white-eyed Chud people. Even today, people find idols on their fields. Lots of churches. Also, this place is as if enchanted. Here outside. There they are. Oh. Big one. With wings.
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden.
13th brother. Not a beautiful maiden. Well, here I am.
Why are you here, then?
Let's say go away.
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess
But
not.
I am.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
I mean, I'm thinking when Miller's cursing, but let's see. I mean, this one had to make offerings to a Shishiga. Lured by a sacrifice, maybe? It's like, man, this one's a difficult one. The only info I have about mills is this one. And that was that a miller used to make offerings to Shichiga, then forgot one night, and then had to offer some tobacco for the shadows in the corners. Lured by a sacrifice?
You were summoned by a sacrifice.
Yes.
You've been here since your creation.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed.
Yes.
Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller, but I desire a powerful master. Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable. And you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
Okay.
Well, so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem. There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
You offered to join me, and then you're like, wait, no, I'm gonna fight first. Okay, buddy. 50 health. He plans on 13 defense. All minions disappear when this demon dies. There's no minions, but eternal, unremovable. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so first off, I'm at 12 HP. I could use I can use the stop there. I want to get in a lot of damage, especially Scorch It. I want to get that in. This. That's not going to be super helpful right now. I'm just going to do that. He's not going to attack. He's just going to build a ton of defenses. Okay, so he's got 13 defenses. Next thing is 5 times 2 damage. That's not great. In that case, I'll do this. Perfect. A defensive turn, because we're not going to do any damage anyway. Aldalai. Babushka. That destroys my defenses, but it's fine. Why is my Babushka not... A lot of cards up. Out of hell. It's got bless. It's gonna do another 5 times 2 again. Well, I guess. Should I just focus attack, I think? There's so many keys sitting here. He doesn't have any defenses. I'm gonna just go attack, and I can heal it after.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
But it can. Was this? Attacks seal a random page. Duration 6. Ooh. like that. He's not going to attack me right now. Does 3 damage each turn, ignoring defense. It's not. Man! What if I used Item's Head right now? I just get 5 health, and that's. You can use 1 item per turn. Cool. I'll take that. By 2 for each use of pages of the same name, so that doesn't change anything right now. Yeah, I guess I'll do these 2. Might as well get rid of one of these. Got too many keys anyway. Alright. Got Nava. What is he? He plans on dealing 10 damage, so I need to defend for sure. Like a lot. No. Why do I have so many keys? It's not fair. Defend 8, or I can defend 5, and also it's only healing 2. Heal 2, I'll go down to 5. If I defend 8, I'll go down to 6. So I think I'll defend 8. Deal 4.
The book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
But you should. Ah! Curse you. It's gonna do it again. I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna heal. Guess what? Really heal. Full defense and healing. Wishka. At least the waste is doing things. Okay, Nava's firm and well versed. I think I'm gonna go full aggro. Yeah. I can also heal. While I'm going full aggro. 4 damage. 4 damage. 4 damage. He's down to 6, dude. Ouch. I'm down to 7. He's just gonna defend? Oh. Well then I'm going really aggressive up in here. So heal at 1. Yeah. Woo! Nice. Initiation. Complete the prologue. Achievement unlocked. Okay, we got George the Father, which is well versed in Bless. Bless 3. Page for 3 turns. That sounds really good. Salmanida removes negative status effect, heals 2. Firmer than stone, just firm 1, deals 1 damage to all enemies. I think we'll go with George the Father. Well versed, Bless. Page effect amplifies by 1 for. So if I had other white pages in the Zagovar, would it increase the length of time that Bless is active for? Or does it increase the potency of the Bless? So the Bless still goes for 3 turns, but increases damage by 2? Maybe? I don't know. Still, that seems like the best choice out of those. You're now in the skills section of the menu. Here you can unlock new magic abilities. You can visit this section through menu at any time. I'm level 2, nice. With each level you increase your health and gain knowledge points, which are necessary to unlock new abilities. As you increase your level, more and more demons will join your swarm. Some abilities unlock automatically at the moment of obtaining a certain level. Okay, so I guess I take it these ones, I just get it at those levels. So at level 3 I get these two, level 5 I get that, and level 19 I get that. Let's see. This is number of active slots for items is increased by 1. Shop price is reduced. Increases number of items that can be used per turn. Visiting peasants brings 10 more in gifts. More money. Draw an additional order page each turn. Draw an additional key page each turn. Page creation cost is reduced by 20%. Ooh. Shorts bring 5 more on-job completion. You can send 1 short on a meaningless job. Short specialties and job types are visible. Man, so how many... How do I know how many... Let's see. Maximum number of orders, maximum number of keys. Order pages. Number of order pages available for reading each turn. Number of key pages available for reading each turn. Okay, so that's all those are, and then this is skill points. So I've only got the 1 skill point to spend. I can reduce the cost of creating pages. Items can be used. More monies. Or Kuldun's trick, allowing to change 1 card with a trump one. He'll go for more monies right now. Visiting peasants brings 15 more rubles and gifts. Plus 20 rubles, 666 experience points. New level, plus 5 health.
You take the demon into your personal service. He will ask for work, like any other chort. The mill is now without a spirit, but this is none of your concern.
New Belicha. His favorite occupation is to interfere with the work of the peasants, so he knows all about housekeeping and farming. Resistance to status ward. What's this? Old Yegor has passed on to you his pesters full of chorts. You now have a number of chorts yearning for mischief. Be careful, idle chorts torment their Koldun masters. It takes some time for chorts to do their job, a day or more. Each location is a specific type of job, hunger, strife, corruption, etc. Each chort has a job preference. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. Chorts perform better with their job of choice and worse with the ones they hate. In order for chorts to torment you, or to not torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. Right. First though, demons at the mill. Not long ago, there was a rich man who lived in the village. He had a watermill. One day he fell ill and found himself at death's door. He told his worker, "Gather 3 horses and take me to the mill, for I will die today." The assistant did as he was told. As he was riding home, he thought to himself, "How did my master know he would die today?" He called his horses to a stop and rode back to the mill. When he arrived, he peered quietly through the window. What did he see but his master just sitting there, crying bitterly? Just then a trap door to the ceiling, or to the cellar, opened, and several devils emerged. They tore the master's skin open and ate his flesh. Then, one of the devils possessed the miller by crawling into the skin that was left over. Yeesh. Hey, 13th brother. Resistance to status ward. Like +5 ruble, +2 sin. What do we have here? Make the chickens kill their chicks. Ah! Why? God, scare children. Cause strife between the Susitko and the animals. Send rats. Just send rats. Well, these two seem to be equivalent in these. Time to complete rubles, sins. Vilgort takes less time, gives more money. This one takes the same amount of time as these two, but gives more money. Same amount of sins. I guess I'll send him to Vilgort. How do I? Not sure how this works then. Anyways. Turn home, I suppose. Chapter 1. How to kidnap from a bunya.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
So, you took up a new chort. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well,
Yeah.
while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
So you didn't learn anything? What?
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the Aspen demons.
Sure.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chort.
I see. Time to get to work then.
Yep, time to get to work. Hi.
The chorts are back.
Encyclopedia. After his initiation, Akuldun receives not only the knowledge and power of a sorcerer, he also receives his familiars, imps known as Bes or Chort. To the uninitiated, these demons appear in many different forms, as stained glass, bugs, or other insects. Bugs or other insects? They can also appear as little human-like creatures with the body of a man, the head of a mouse, the arms of a frog. Familiars can be werewolves, cursed men, heretics, the unholy dead, or kikimoras. In the forest, a koldun can be aided by werewolves and wedding guests that have been transformed into bears. Werewolves can be distinguished from regular wolves by their eyes. which burn red. A Koldun's imp familiars must always be occupied by work, or else they will cast curses on people or animals. This is why the Koldun, to keep them busy, sends his familiars to make ropes out of the sand, count the leaves of the trees, or empty the sea with a teaspoon.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Yeah, it's kind of comes with the job.
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
What if I don't want to curse other people? Then suffer.
I've seen them before in your Pested. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty.
Oh boy.
You can observe our entire gubernia in your Pister. In the end, you decide what you do with those jorts of yours. God help us.
Yeah. Pister with charts. I got 4 that I gotta send out. Call a hailstorm. Possess as an ikotka. Chickens kill their chicks, scare children, send rats, cause strife between Tsusenko and animals, send rats. Wait a minute, 2 that send rats? Okay. But also one of them was scare children? Yeah, sure, you can do that. How do I actually... Oh, there we go. Well, there he goes for 3 days. An Oprichnik during the reign of Ivan the Terrible. Matvey is now a fiend. Defense pages give -1 more. Okay. And he was just +5 and +2. Okay. So he's actually not terrible. He gives me rubles and sins. Not bad dudes you've done on your journeys. But he doesn't do anything in combat, whereas these guys, like... Defense gives -1 more defense. -1 length of time. Oh. So he's gonna increase the... Oh, no. So, yeah, Vilgort seems just... His thing applies to these, so actually... I didn't need to send him out here. Well. Too late. Children getting scurred. Fat Ivashka likes it when children starve. Lost his eye in a bet with a sinful lot who accepted bribes. Now hates people even more. He really hates people, huh? Sounds like you'd be perfect. Fyodor One Eye. Lots of... So much sin, man! Ah! But Ivashka likes it when children starve. Sure. And then you, an Oprichnik, during the reign of Ivan the Terrible, Matvey is now a fiend. I don't know, go send some rats, I guess. Oh boy.
The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the Uyezd in a completely different light. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You just noticed your own chords are also a giant pain.
How did you manage your own chores?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
No Bedishka. What's this? Little men. Once we tasked a Khaldun to show us his imps. He was nice and drunk. It was around Mizlenitsa time. He waved at us. I'll show you, but don't be frightened. Each had on blue short pants and red shirts. They stood in a line, like little men, about 70 centimeters tall. They didn't walk, but hopped about. And when the Khaldun gave an order, the wind started to howl. I'll send them to the forest to count the needles on the pines. And when they're needed, I'll call out, and the wind will blow them back to me. He sighed bitterly. The imps ask incessantly for work. What work? It's absurd. Once I took them to mow. Come the next morning, the grass was waist high again. Their true calling is to cast curses on people. But the more you curse, the more imps you get. It's torture. Oh boy.
Demons are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them, that's for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Can't the wind spin them? Do you have to use demons everywhere? It's dangerous, and a sin to boot.
Well, what did you expect? It will soon be the 20th century. The demons might make it easier. If they can start making flour, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines, huh? I think there's a steam chart inside, like the one you can find in a samovar.
Uh-huh. Of course.
How did you come to be a Khaldun, Grandpa?
Well, told you the other day about the demon stealing Timofey. That's the reason for it. Fighting the pointy-tailed. I heard once that shepherds are no worse. So I became a shepherd boy, helped Prokopy, the holy fool. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest, that one, and how to find lost cattle. So I studied under him. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll tell you later how I received my knowledge. It's not like I got it from him anyway. Had to bust my butt. In any case, see how I managed to teach you. Appreciate that.
Yes, yes, yes.
I do, Grandpa. What kind of man was he, that Prokopy?
Not a kind man at all, but of great knowledge. Cursed a lot of people. Practically earned a living that way. Nearly cursed me once.
Wow.
Are shepherds really knowers?
What makes you think they aren't? Why don't you try finding all the cattle in the forest without a demon's help? One has to know how to ask the old man of the forest for help. And in case a demon steals a cow or something, you have to be able to get it back. You'll have to learn. What did you think? Shepherds lie on their backs all day? You wish.
Alright, well, let's have a look at our black book here. Got 45 that we can spend. Could get another Nava. Oh, we could get some Griha. Because it amplifies for each one that you use. We've only got the one currently, so it's not great yet. Sure, we'll get 2 of those. Maybe another Kita or Nava. We'll get another Kita. Don't have many Kita. I think we've only got... Yeah, we had just the one. Now we got 2. Okay. Visitors. Looks like we got 4 visitors.
Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again. Came to give my thanks.
Oh.
The spirits have stopped haunting us.
You're welcome.
Here's what I promised.
Antique mortar. By the looks of it, the miller inherited this mortar. It's far too old of a thing to not be enchanted. Herbs and healing zagovors restore +1 health.
The spirits broke some things in the windmill, but we'll fix it somehow. I have some money saved up. I'll use some of it to fix the windmill, and the rest I'll leave to my grandson.
Yeah, that money that I could have stolen. Good thing I didn't steal it.
Well, it is what it is.
More visitors.
Vasa, hi!
Oh, hi, peasant.
She swelled up, just like you said. You were nowhere for sure. Here, a gift from our household.
Thanks for the money.
Well, see you.
See you. Hey, I'll spend that on Akira.
Be well and live long.
Nicole.
My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Oh?
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you, exactly? 12 vershoks?
An archaic Russian unit of length equal to approximately 4.4 centimeters. The saying that a man is 12 vershoks high means that his height is 2 arshins and 12 vershoks, which is about 2 meters.
Well, what brings you here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones, I know.
Uh-huh.
However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night.
Never enter a banya at night. Traditional Eastern Slavic bathhouse with a wood stove.
I don't believe all this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things you know. I entered this old banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, it left a mark.
Yeah. Hold on. New information. Bannock's. A bannock was the master of the banya in which he resided. He could help or protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly to be careful not to violate any taboos. In the various villages of Cherdin, Uyezd, it was forbidden to use the banya during the first or third heating, or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death, events that were considered to be the punishment of the bannock. A man could also fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Sometimes banyas caught fire, so people built them far from their izba, or even on a riverbank. Peasants often gave birth to children in banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. Okay. Sure. I feel like increasing the healing of things is better than having that 1 extra health.
That devil didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me." The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking. And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could. Damn this demonic power. You're a knower. Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be? In the banya, you say? Well, that's a bannicle, right?
Yeah. Lord Almighty.
What does she look like?
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, wise woman, your godmother.
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This bannik may have an aspen seal on her.
Maybe.
Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you. You, Kolya, use this balm on your left eye to see the demons. Don't forget the stone, Kolya.
I'll wait for you outside.
Nikolai. You said you'd wait outside, Nikolai. Hey, visitor.
Hey, Vasya, they say you're a knower now.
Yep.
This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake. By the way, I have brought you some.
Oh, thanks.
It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The horror! So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows? Perhaps there are evil spirits.
Who knows? Yo, everybody's coming and giving me money. So many rubles. Let's see. Man, those are expensive. Why are they so expensive? They do have a firm 1 and well versed. Yeah, I'll get one more. And then we'll get another Kira. Maybe Kriha? Yeah, why not? Why not? After all, why shouldn't I? Although I should get some more keys as well. Should start looking into some more like Rudas. It's currently the only black key that I have access to. I need more keys. I don't. Got one Ruda, that's it. Oh, I need to buy more Rudas. Hey, anybody else got some money for me? No?
Didn't think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself. My military service. Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
Uh-huh. Alright. Guess I'll set off. Now the ability to take your companions along on your travels. Each helper has a unique ability you can make use of in battle. Oh. Presence or absence of a certain helper's affects outcome of in-game affects outcome of in-game events. Okay, well, in order to get to the optional path, looks like we'll have to continue. Ooh, there's 2 paths here. Interesting. But let's go. Veselka Blackwater. Or actually, first we gotta go to the Forest Grove by our Ispa. The Forest Grove by our Ispa. Old forest that grows near our Isba makes people ill at ease. As does everything else nearby, for that matter. Shall set off.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song performed by the demon. You've never heard this melody before. A chill runs down your spine as you listen to the alien melody.
Kind of want to attack, but I feel like the song is gonna do something to me.
A quick gesture and the circle is drawn. You read a Zagavr and break the song of the demon.
Yes, like Demon Sinker. Summons more evil spirits. Well, that's not good. I don't have much here. We'll do a Griha, Kira. I think that'll be it, because I'm already at full health. -2, -5. Oof. That's a lot of attack power. That's 6 total. We'll do one of these. It's 4. Yeah, might as well. We go for the imp. Again, not damaged yet, so we'll end turn. On to the Griha. At least defend against most of it. Oh yes, scorch it. If I do this, 2 turns he'll be dead. Sure, and then we will. Akira. I feel like I should defend. That'll fully defend. Oh, this is just what I thought. Babushka. But Babushka also hung around. Huh. Increases the number of keys in the next book. Or in the book in the next round. That's all it does, okay. Well. Get a bit of health. Don't summon more. Man, I knew I should have done more against him. Got 2 Keyless though. This is gonna do insane damage. It's gonna do 10. Plus another 2. It's 12. He's gonna be almost dead at the very least. By the time this next guy comes along. No, he is dead. He's straight. Oh. Yes! I forgot that extra black card adds more damage to the keyless. That was perfect. Okay, 3 damage to all enemies. Peripolo. In Father's Name. It's firm 1, ward 3. Increases defense for 3 at the beginning of each round. Oh, that's so good. Babushka Mandalina. Well versed. Increases the number of orders in the book in the next round by 1. And heals 2. Peripolo is great damage for multiple enemies, but in Father's Name, though, that ward. We'll do that. 7 rubles, 100 XP. Nice. Backhand. Interesting. Rusalka's Backwater. This picturesque backwater got its name because of the mermaid sightings back in the day. I've never seen any myself, though. We shall set off.
You notice a strange sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight.
Read a snake defending Zagavar. Disperse snakes with brushwood. Nikolai.
Nikolai grins and picks up a large stone. He throws it right at the snake ball. Most of the snakes scatter, but some of the enraged creatures slither your way. Luckily, you find some healing herbs near the overturned stone.
Oh, and start battle. Okay. Serpents. Oh boy. For each page you read, excluding gestures, you suffer 1 damage. Ooh, they plan to poison me. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't want that. I feel. Maybe. Hang on. I don't have any other keys other than these two anyway, so yeah, sure. Go. These. That'd be 6. Or I could go... yeah. Just go with 6. In Father's name. That darn poison, man. Okay. Let's see, they plan to... That poison. Excluding gestures, which... I don't know what that means, really. Oh, yo, you can back... Man, I should have been using my backhand then. Backhand him. Should probably... heal, because I'm gonna take some hits here. Hang on, could I tell you to not? Could I have you attack him instead? Because I'm about to ruin this man's whole career. Yeah. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. Woo! Wish we healed some. Blocked. Ain't that lovely? Still got that ward going. Increased defense for 5 at the beginning of each round. Ooh boy! Okay, I'm just going to use Scorch It. And oh. Oh. Let's just go. Don't want to do too much because I'm getting hurt. But at least he'll get hurt. I'll block. But, oh, don't you poison me. Let's send out Gria. Rakira? It's only 9. If I... it's... I think that'll cause it to be 4 and 6. Might as well make the attempt. Yeah! Nice, 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 nice. Okay, Kuldun Fiend removes positive status effects on enemies. Removes negative status effects. See, that's pretty nice. Salamanida. This page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page. Man, that's a lot of defense possibility, but Salamanida is needed. I'm gonna be poisoned. 6 rubles and 250 experience. Nice. Only cost us 4 health, too. Mikhail's Crossroads. These are the crossroads where my recent initiation took place. It is surely a place where both roads and human fates intersect. We should set off.
Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky. It seems that he is in deep thought. He merely sighs when he notices you.
We shall greet the demon.
Oh, it's you. I remember you falling into hell.
What a talkative chort.
Well, what's so special about that? Me, I flew out of hell and decided to stay for a while.
Uh-huh.
Help me find an answer to a question, and I'll reward you, witch.
Okay.
Well, sure. Ask away.
I'm searching for an answer. What are the 3 kinds of dates?
You go out on a date with your loved one.
Well, that's one. What are the other 2?
What are the 3 dates? You have one with a loved one, and the second one is?
A fruit.
There's an exotic fruit called a date.
Seems right. What is the 3rd one?
What are the 3 dates? You guess
A date.
one, the kind with a loved one, and also the fruit. A calendar date.
It sure seems obvious now. So you are a knower.
Uh-huh.
Here you are, a treasure for your efforts.
8 rubles and 200 XP.
Well, I guess I have to get back to hell before they miss me.
Well, guess I have to go back to hell.
The demon disappears into flames. You continue on your journey.
Glad I didn't attack him. I'm glad I just walked up to him. Ooh, Perepolo. We've got another chance for that. In pages for 3. Amen is interesting, but Perepolo is good for multiple enemies. Very good. Traveling herbalist. A famous herbalist appeared in these parts. I should check out the herbs she has for sale. Sure. Why not? Also, real quick, let's take a look. I want to see. Oh, still only 1,000 to get to level 3. And we're 766 out of 1,000, so that's nice. Can't buy any black book stuff, so. Herbalist.
What? Want some pranics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
Let's see. Whoo! Break herbs are expensive. I'm glad I didn't just spend one. Oh wait, that's to sell. She's selling these and still, break herbs expensive. Peter's Cross. This root can be found in meadows and flat areas alike, sometimes near seas and rivers too. Removes poison and waste. Huh. Prikrish herb. Witch doctors know ways to protect people from all kinds of curses with this herb. Adds 5 defense. Shoot an herb. To know what they use this herb for. I'm no herbalist. Rage 2. Increases blessed by 2 with every health loss. Okay. Piety 3. Increases defense value in pages for 3. Its illness has to be treated with the incense of earth. It grows in the ground. Wormwood grass. He threw the wormwood grass into the fire and all the demons ran away. Curse 3 on the enemy. Decreases attack in pages for 3. Minimum 1. Huh. So you could curse your enemy to do less damage. Indiva herb protects and invigorates. It can even grant strength to unborn babies. Ward 3. Kaluka herb. The Kaluka herb is gathered during Peter's fast. Circle an arrow with the smoke from this herb and you won't miss your mark. Bless 3 increases damage of each page for 3 turns. Odulin herb. I was not the one who watered you, nor was I the one who gave birth to you. Mother Earth birthed you, and bare-handed girls and free-spirited women watered you. Oh, bare-headed girls and free-spirited women watered you. Okay, damage absorption 1. Completely absorb all damage from the next 1 enemy attacks. That's crazy. Don't think I'm gonna buy any herbs right now. Yazurva village. Good people live in this small village on the Zidovka River. They often visit to get advice from old Igor. Not once have they asked to curse anyone.
Like a gloomy skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. All the logs are charred black. Some of them have collapsed and are covered with moss. Only the white stove gleams in the moonlight, still intact, even after the fire. You walk around the house. The inside is dark, with logs poking out like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You see a shaggy silhouette of a demon inside. It's hard to tell who used to live in this izba. You step inside, and you seem to sense the smell of burnt wood. Stars and pine branches are visible above instead of a roof. Suddenly, you notice a shaggy figure near the furnace.
Call out to the demon.
As soon as you make a move towards the mysterious figure, it disappears. A ball of baked clay lies where the black spirit once was. You take it with you.
Hearth clay. This piece of clay contains the warmth of the hearth and the care of unseen family spirits. Applies 5 defense on the first turn. Ooh! Hey, yo. That's better than the candles. Though I wouldn't mind also having the candles equipped get, 8 defense on the first turn for free. But we'll stick with this for now. Trinity Church. You can always pray and rest in Vilgort's church. The priest there is a good fellow. He doesn't accept bribes, nor is he much of a drinker. Oh, that's nice.
You see a friendly flame burning in the distance. You come closer, and soon you are standing in front of a lonely church. Inside it is warm and cozy. It smells of incense and old wooden sculptures. Soon you hear a calm voice.
Greet the Abbey.
I have a feeling that you've had a hard time getting to our church. A real hard time.
Not really. Why? Oh, read a prayer?
You read a prayer and rest a bit.
Nice. Health restored. Sick. What do you sell? Expensive stuff. My goodness. Items, to be precise. Gain +2 piety on battle start. Increases defense value in pages for 2 turns. Increases defense value in pages for 3. Ward increases for 1 each time health is lost. Gain +1 reinforced ward on battle start. Reduces your torment from Chorts by 1. Gain +3 bless on battle start. Increases attack of each page for 3. Increases attack of each page for 2. Increases well-versed effect of white pages for 1. Interesting. Increases bless on the turn start by 1. Strengthens status prayer +1. Yeah. Herbs and healing Zagovaris restore +10? That's insane! Currently I'm increasing them by +1, but +10? I don't have nearly 240 rubles though. Imperishable waste restores health instead of dealing damage. Interesting. That's very interesting. So if I get waste applied to me, then it would heal me instead of damaging me. Increases well-versed effect for 3. Increases damage of each page for 5. For 5 turns, yeah. Gotta be. Interesting. But oh, and these two are usable. Oh, these 3 are usable. Oh, so I'd have to use a holy water in order for that to take effect. Whereas the rest of these are equipable. Okay. See ya, Abe. Curved ravine. This ravine is curved, hence its name. Plenty of misfortunes happen around this place. Rishi's work. Aye, an ill place this is.
You approach the open rift. Dried bushes are sticking out of its walls like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You carefully look down. Suddenly, the forest around you is lit by a strange red light. As you look up, you see a fiery ball zigzagging through the sky.
Defenses Zagovara.
Your words are lost among the tree branches. The fiery ball flies away, and everything is silent again.
Well then. Bridge to the Banyas? The Banyas aren't far away. This road is a rather old one, neglected as it is.
There's a rotting bridge over a small river, a tributary of the Kolva. In the moonlight, you discern a strange silhouette on the other side of the bank.
What if I said walk around?
You circle around. Better not to risk it. The strange silhouette disappears among the trees.
Wait, what if I said... Okay. Orlov Korea. I thought maybe walk around, I could like walk around the area, but no, walk around is in fact just... I'm just gonna go around that thing. Orlov Korea. Korea is an old Permian word, an old riverbed. I can get to the old Banyas through here, but who knows what lurks in these parts at night. Yes. Who knows, indeed.
Night travels are not the most convenient ones. In the darkness, you can stumble upon any kind of evil spirits. This is precisely what happens now. You step into a silent meadow where a demon is drinking tea from a samovar. He notices you and invites you to join him.
Okay.
You drink the tea in silence, with the demon's glowing eyes fixed upon you. You feel uneasy and try to finish the drink as soon as possible. Suddenly, you feel a metallic taste in your mouth. Looking inside the cup, you discover that you've been drinking blood. The laughing demon disappears, along with its samovar.
-3 health for drinking blood? Come on. Come on. Well, it's not that bad. Kutchil Lake. In the forest near Lake Kutchil, some boys from Vilgort spotted a strange clearing. They say it's full of dug-up pits. Maybe someone was looking for something. I should investigate. Indeed, I should.
Dark pine branches move to the sides, and you see a meadow strewn with old, overgrown pits. You come closer and look into one of them. The green of the meadow drops into the open maw of the pit, from which you sense the cold of the grave. God knows who dug them up, and why. You start to inspect the pits one by one. You take one careless step and tumble down. Luckily, the pit is not that deep, and you climb out with ease.
Are you kidding me?
You frequently look around. You feel as if someone is watching you. You almost decide to give up finding anything in these mysterious pits when you notice an old grave at the bottom of one of them. A grim pit is filled with a damp stench. You see an old cross covered with a rotten towel. Near the grave, there is a small pot with an offering to the dead. The old cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms grow at its foot. You feel uncomfortable near the grave of the unclean dead.
Unclean dead. Oh boy. Hang on. Golbet's gravestone. A golbet is a gravestone shaped like an izba, a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. In ancient times, the dead were buried in a small house without any windows. This is why coffins are referred to in some northern dialects of Russian as houses, or houses for the dead. In northern Russia, a gravestone in the shape of a cross, sometimes topped with a schematic roof, was called a golbets. The roof helped to protect the cross from rain. In the southern regions of the Russian Empire, a pseudo-roof was set atop ritual crosses, or atop crosses that were placed near crossroads. On the day of Pentecost, the souls of stillborns, infants who died before baptism, and those who died unnatural deaths were believed to appear atop these crosses.
In the pot by the gravestone, you find a couple of gold coins, which you quickly pocket. But it seems to have disturbed the dead man. Suddenly, a white spirit rises from the grave.
Well, here we go. Goes to an old pit. He plans to do 8? He crazy, bro. He crazy. Plans for 3 at the beginning of each round. Yeah, we'll do that one. And we'll do these two. Because that should increase my defense now? No? Okay, well. Taking 3 damage. Not great. He plans to do 10? I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. Dude, I'll be doing 9? That'll do it. That'll do it. Let's heal as well. Why not? I can't put that before them, so yep, we're just gonna... Probably not gonna heal, sadly. Okay, firmer than stone. A voile. Page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page in the same color. It's a big defense. Yeah. 300 experience, new level, plus 5 max health, plus 5 rubles. Hey yo! Hey, could I Send a short to do a meaningless job. Maybe that might be a good idea. And send one more short in a meaningless job. That'll be nice. Okay. Zapolsky Farmstead. That's so.
You hear a familiar voice. Young folk are having an evening gathering, although it's not the best season for it.
Hi, Vasya! I know you have no time, but sing at least one song with us, for old time's sake!
Sure.
All right, but just one.
Just one.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, my friends. Join the singers. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. And the level fully healed us too. Alright, and with that, we'll set off to the small banya by the riverbank. Banyas are prone to fires. People stoke the flames too hard at times. That's why they're often built on riverbanks nowadays. Some of these banyas are abandoned. Glad I found that song. Is it pale?
The small barrel once held water.
Uh-huh. That's how pails are generally used. Herb. Adam's head. Nice. Whoa. Ah! Ah! Oh no! Okay. Whew. What we got?
The river is not very wide here.
Yeah. The Kolva.
Here it is, the old Banya. The things it saw during its lifetime.
Oh. New info just dropped, Banya. In Cherden, the Banya was one of the most important features of an estate. People washed themselves and their clothes in the Banya, as well as cured themselves, gave birth, made divinations, and conjured. The Banya brought health, but it was both clean and unclean. Childbirth left the filth of original sin, which had to be washed away and cleansed with holy water. Young people often organized Yuletide gatherings and games in the Banya, and sometimes formed couples. If, during the often cruel Yuletide games, none of the men stood up for a girl, she was considered to be almost the same as an old maid in the premarital hierarchy. Wow, dude. I'll take this Adam's head. What's up,
Here
Nikolai?
at last, and all these demons in these parts.
I had never thought.
Evil spirits have always been here, but you won't be able to see them without me. These chorts harm people, but nobody can even see them.
Enemies here as well. No place is safe these days, I guess.
True.
I've been thinking, why did the spirit attack me? Someone must have been there before me.
Well, first of all, it was nighttime, and evil is strongest at night. Besides, why did the evil spirit attack Nikolai?
Let's take another look at that. Little men. No, not little men. Banya. Would it be specifically? No, Banix. A Bannock was the master of the Banya in which he resided. He could help or protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly. Be careful not to violate any taboos. In various villages, it was forbidden to use the Banya during the first or third heating, or when drunk. Yes. I don't know about didn't ask permission. Maybe no cross sign? Must be. I think it maybe mentioned something about that, actually. Handcuffs fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of bricks. Sometimes bindings caught fire, so people built from the Isba, or even on a riverbank. Now, there's something about ritual behavior, was it? Yeah. Oh, that was like a sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who were lured there by killing of a rooster during its construction. After some time, the underlying reason for a ritual becomes forgotten. Also, getting to cross himself is perceived as being punishment for not observing a ritual. Maybe you forgot to cross yourself. No cross sign?
You didn't cross yourself. An easy target for a chort.
Nope, wrong.
So that's it. Seems like you can go wrong with a cross after all.
The banya has sunk a little. That's why it got stuck, I think. You're a strong fellow. You open it.
Nothing in my knowledge base said anything about asking permission.
I can do that, sure. But could you put Zagavor or something on me so no one grabs me?
Wait here. I'll look around.
Well, is it time?
Wait here.
Old door. I'll have a look.
This banya sure sang glow. The door is stuck.
Okay.
Well, is it time?
Yeah.
All right. I know just the thing. Stand still.
Okay. Thought I told you to stand still. But in we go, I guess. So where's the bath part of the bathhouse? Yeah, shelf?
All the shelves have rotted through.
Candle? Yeah, we'll light the candle. Why not? Nikolai?
Let me, kind Bannock, pay a visit to your home. Repeat after me, Kolya.
Male spirit that inhabits the banya. Male spirit, specifically.
Let me host Bannik.
Now, let's think of what to do with this bride of yours. She's been waiting for us, I suppose. That blue light has been shining here, right until we came in. Let's summon her and ask some questions.
All right. You are the knower here.
Some with a vast amount of knowledge who might also be a Kuldun or a witch.
First, let us prepare.
Okay. Draw a circle.
I'll draw a circle to be safe. I don't think your bride is evil, though.
Better safe than sorry, Vasa.
Stoke the fire.
In order for the Bannock to know we're here, let's heat up the stove. And that stone that you took, put it back.
It's better if you do it. I sort of forgot how when serving in the army.
Really? Very well.
You put a stone in the... What? Huh? What do you mean you forgot how?
After that, we'll step into the circle. I'll read a special spell, and just like that, she should appear.
I forgot how to set things down when I was in the army, you know? Just things you forget, I guess.
Varsha, you are a knower, no doubt about it.
Well, let's get to work.
Next circle. Open shelf.
All the shelves have rotted through.
Okay, still same. Alright, furnace. Very nice, very nice. Dr. Nicolette.
Well, is it time?
Yes, it is, Kolya. As soon as I start reading, the demon will appear. If you step out of the circle, she'll strangle you.
All right, I get it. I'll stand still.
Yeah, stay
Here
in.
we go.
Stay in the circle.
Bannock, my hostess, let us wash in steam.
Wait. Don't run. Hear me out.
Jesus and his troops!
Don't move. Let me talk with this Bannock.
Wait. I'm not a demon. I'm an ordinary girl.
An ordinary girl, you say? Bannock says that she's but an ordinary girl. Is it a demonic trick? What is she then?
Changeling? Because, I don't know, it said Bannocks are male, but...
If you're not a demon, you must be a changeling.
Yes, yes. You're truly a knower.
Yeah. I know some things, you know.
Well, it is as I said. I've been living in the world of demons for a long, long time. 18 years. I've grown to resemble them. I was still a child and came to wash with my mother. I did something wrong. I can't remember what, but my mother said, "Devil take you."
What? In a world like this, how could you be a mother and tell your child, "Devil take you"?
And so, an Abdericha took me.
A bath spirit that lives beneath the benches of Abanya. It can skin a human alive, hence the name, which literally means female skinner. Great. Yeah, wonderful. Why would you say that to your child in a bathhouse where Abderikas live? And Abderika is the mistress of Abanya. She can be the wife of a Bannock, and usually behaves the same way as he does, punishing those who visit the Banya at the wrong time. It is believed that an Abderika uses her claws to skin such people. This is the origin of her name, which, if translated literally, means she-skinner. Her appearance can vary. She can appear as a human or as a child. Most often, however, she appears as a woman, with long hair, large teeth, and big eyes, with claws and horns. And she was often depicted as a cat with big eyes, or as an inanimate object. Well, I don't see any horns. Those eyes look pretty small, no teeth at all. So I assume she is actually a changeling, and obviously taking on some of the look of the Bannock and the what was it? Oh, Abderika. This looks like Abderika. Anyways.
Help me, Vasilisa. You're my only hope.
18 years?
Where have you been all this time?
We wandered the Banyas. I got sent where the stove was hot. Such was my life. Now we live in this old one.
Do you know anything about Aspen demons?
No, I don't. But I can ask the Abdirija.
Abderich.
How do we bring you back?
To escape her, I need to get closer to the mortal world.
That's why you need to marry.
Bring me a good belt and a cross, the kind that's worn on the skin, and find me a name.
Find you a name. A belt, a cross, one that would be worn around the neck, and a name.
Then the Abdirija will have to marry me to someone. You, young fellow, don't you let me down. Only you can do it.
I will help. I promise you my word.
Alright.
Where can we find the belt?
I need a special belt as well. It has to be woven by a skilled witch.
Oh, I'm a skilled witch.
What kind of cross do you need?
Just any cross won't do.
No.
I've been living with evil spirits for too long. I need one that's been worn by a demon.
What?
Well, that's a puzzle. Where can we find a God-fearing chort?
Oh, I don't know. Your friend is a knower. You'll think of something.
Well.
We can give you the name right away.
No, that won't do.
No.
The name has to be one from Sviatsi and given by a priest.
Spiritual book containing names of the saints in connection to calendar days. Sietsi were consulted to name a child.
All right, we'll help you.
All right.
It's wrong to abandon a Christian soul. Besides, you already have a groom.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Bring me a cross worn by a demon, a name, and a belt crafted by a witch. I think I hear the roosters. I need to go. Come back again with the gifts. I'll be waiting until we see you again.
The demon crawls back under the bench and disappears into black flame. You return to old Yegor's house and think about what to do next.
No, Belicha. Banex, 1 of 3. Oh, the Banya. It's not such a simple place. First, there's the Master of Banya, with whom you can bargain. But there are other wonders as well. One time, a soldier came to the village. He thought it was time he started a family. But all his peers had already married, so that there were just widows and young girls left unmarried. The former soldier started to do all sorts of strange things to show off his strength. One time he lifted a house with his bare hands, and he threw his cap underneath. Another time he cleaved a pile of wood with one strike. So the villagers said to him, "Go and fetch a stone from the Banya, where no one dares to go, and where a light burns at night. We'll know then that you're not afraid of anything, but you must go at midnight." They made a deal. It was frightening to go at midnight, but he went anyway, and there was indeed a light burning. Is this talking about Nikolai? Guess we're going back home.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the Aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the Aspen seal?
Not the changeling short. With the logs, search in the forest. Eh. What demon is necessary for the book to open the Aspen Seal? Well, we haven't figured it out yet, but
That Bannock is likely to have some magic firewood in her den. I'll use them right there, in the den. I'll find a way.
It may have the logs, true, but the book needs cursed souls. The changeling is what we need for the seal.
What?
The changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
Why would the changeling be the Aspen Seal? What? Huh? How was I supposed to know that?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then?
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
A cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything is possible, Vasilisa, if you think about it. I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yenidor recently.
Ikotnik. A man possessed by a demon called an Ikota. Such people have strange abilities and, in some cases, the gift of divination. A village north of Chirtin.
Go there and take her cross.
Let's look into the other requests first. An enchanted belt woven by a witch.
This is not as simple as it seems. You are a knower, yes, but not powerful enough to weave a belt like that. It also takes a lot of time. I know this witch, Kapitalina Ivanovna. People call her the Spinner. But she's not an easy woman to deal with. We'd better go together.
Let's look into the other requests first. A name out of the Svyatse.
Well, that's simple. Go to the priest and he'll give you a name from the Svyatse, if you can convince him to. That is.
First, I would like to get a name for the girl.
Yeah.
Well, go to Vilgurt.
Lutas.
You'll find a priest there. Kolya, you should go too.
It's decided then.
My cards? First off. Okay, they're set for some time. What cards are we playing? Welcome to your first game of Durak. Your goal is to use up all of your cards. The last person left with cards in their hands is the loser, the fool, or Durak. The players take turns attacking the player next to them with one or more cards. Attack Nikolai with the 6 of hearts, for instance. Nikolai. Nikolai beats your card with his king. Press the end turn button to proceed with the game. At the end of each round, the players take turns drawing new cards until they have 6 in their hand. Starts with the first attacker this round. Nikolai attacked you with his 8 of clubs. To defend from this card, you put it in the discard pile. You need to play a card of the same suit, but one higher in rank. Okay. Has to be same suit, but also higher. And start next attack. 7. Play the 7 of diamonds. Yes. Though Nikolai beat your card with 10 of diamonds, you may launch a new attack with a card of the rank that has already been played. For instance, you now can attack with a 10 or with another 7. Okay. Why not a 7? Because that's lowest, so... Nikolai gave up and took the cards, for he has nothing to beat them with. This turn is yours. Interesting. Before letting you play your own, we have to discuss trump cards. Note the trump card. The trump suit is stronger than other suits, and can beat all other cards, so spade. Even those of the different suit, and even those that are higher in rank. For instance, a trump 10 will even beat a king. Since cards with trump suit are stronger, you should decide whether to use them at your first convenience or save them for a crucial point. By the way, player who has the lowest ranking trump card on his hands goes first. Good luck. Uh-huh. Sounds like I need to draw out his trump card. What are these two? Oh, I guess those are ones. Guess I can throw that out. Try to get rid of it. He'll just take it? Okay. Basilis's turn. Basilis's turn. Do this. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. But hello. Yeah. Get rid of those. That's the turn. Gonna hang on to that. That is 8. That's the turn. What if I... Ooh. Can you keep it going though? But can you keep it going, though? Ha! Though now he's got a lot of trump cards, sadly. And I'm back up to... Wait, so how do I... How do I win? Turn 11. What? No. How do I can't seem to get rid of... I'm always at 6 cards. No, I'll hang on to that. Oh, I guess the deck will run out eventually. You what, sir? Hello? Boom. Okay. He's got... Oh, we both have 6. Interesting. Okay, so what if I put out 3 9s? And it won't let me... Interesting. Oof. This puts me in a difficult position. But I don't take. And he has to take. Yes! Woo! Woo! Beat it, Nikolai.
What was that with the stove? As if I'd believe that you forgot how to kindle it.
Yeah.
And then you got a bit too scared when the demon girl grabbed you with the fire.
It is as you say, Vaisa. It's not about the stove. I don't know what's wrong with me. There was this one incident. Since then, I'm not myself when I see any fire. I'm scared of it, something awful. That's exactly the reason why the lads dared me to go to the Banya. They heard the rumors and wanted to have a bit of fun at my expense. Only I'm not one to give up so easily.
But why? What's wrong with fire?
Oh, it's a long story.
So how did you end up a soldier?
Well, they took me as a recruit. You were just a kid then and don't remember much about it, I gather. Old Yegor just took you in after your parents.
Well, when you went into the service, was it by your own choice?
Aye, by choice. To be honest, some other lad drew the lot, but we have a large family. And I'm a hot-headed guy.
Right, and a fine one.
Ha! Quite right. It was my decision. I made my way to my field regiment, and they sent us to fight the Turks.
Did they give you your cross there?
Aye. That's a different story. I'll tell it later.
Do you plan to marry that girl or not?
Let's help her first, won't we? She must be a strong girl to pull through that sort of thing. Maybe God sent her.
A demon? Sent by God?
Well, she said she was a changeling, didn't she? The girls of my age are all married. Who would marry an old soldier anyway? Only a demon.
About the fire. Would it take very long to tell the story?
Maybe not that long. Anyway, don't be such a bath broom. I'll tell you some other time. Don't you have anything else to do?
Oh, fine. But that will have to be it for today. We got a lot done. It's a pretty interesting game. Got some interesting mechanics going on, and now we can play cards with Nikolai. Though you don't have many rubles, though. Not many rubles. How are we doing on level? So we're only just into level 3, and I failed a couple of knowledge checks. Sucks, but working our way forward. At least it's always 1,000 XP per level, it seems. At least so far. Oh, and we got 2 visitors as well to talk to next time. But yeah, interesting game. I think we will pick this back up on Wednesday. And then probably next Monday as well, because I doubt that I'll be able to finish this game in just 6 hours. And then Saturday will be more Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. This is a very interesting deck builder game. But I will see you next time. Bye-bye.